Please welcome to the stage AppsFlyer's co-founder and CEO, Oren Kaniel.
Yeah, thank you. I'm so excited. And I'm excited to see so many familiar faces here in London. And thank you, everybody, joining us live from all over the world. I hope the Cloudflare making it. And we are broadcasting to thousands of people right now. Hi, everybody. And welcome to the first ever AppsFlyer fall release. Woo! Well, I can tell you that I've been waiting for this day for many years, and some people actually know that everything comes together after a couple of years, because today isn't just another product launch. Today, we're taking the first step in shaping the future of marketing. Yes. 14 years ago, in the early days of the mobile revolution, we started AppsFlyer with one simple belief: that marketers needed trusted, independent, and unbiased attribution data. Fast forward, people often ask me if I could imagine this journey, if I can imagine where we're at today. And my answer is absolutely not. In the early days when we met investors and pitching them, many of them told me that, well, what you're building is actually just a feature. And we thought that, you know what, maybe it's a feature, but people really need that. So we built that anyways. But what I couldn't imagine is that this feature would become the connective tissue of the entire mobile ecosystem, connecting the largest brands, agencies, publishers, advertisers, tech platforms, and platforms together. And I didn't imagine that we're going to serve tens of thousands of mobile marketers from all over the world, measuring tens of billions of dollars, and enabling billions of user experiences every single day. And something that I really couldn't imagine, that we're going to help lead through the privacy revolution, and specifically the iOS 14 one. And I'm sure that many of you remember these days, the happy days of iOS 14, ATT, scan. Yeah, remember fun days, right? Our offices felt like an Apple support center. You do not believe it. Like many of you and hundreds and thousands of our customers reaching out, and we felt like we are supporting like a hotline for Apple. Worried customers calling us, oh, what are we going to do tomorrow? And I think that was the most challenging time for us as a company. For me personally, I'm sure that for many of you as well. But it also was the period of time that was the most rewarding one. Because we very felt like this responsibility and strong sense of purpose for the mobile community, for you. And we had this urge of reinventing kind of a new technology, privacy-preserving technology and data collaboration that basically brings privacy, user experience, and performance together. One thing was very clear to us and very clear to me, that we couldn't do that without you. We couldn't do that with the mobile marketers. We couldn't do that with so many people all over the world that we've been working with. And especially for, you know, which the community that is the best community in tech? It's the mobile community. It's you. Yeah. I feel so honored to be part of this incredible community for the last 14 years. I feel so grateful to work with so many amazing and smart people for so long on such big problems. And you know, I just want to thank you for the trust, for believing in us, and really for the partnerships and specifically for the friendships that were built along this way. Another thing that we couldn't imagine is that the level of that all these problems and the challenge that we've been through will be the best preparation for what's next. Obviously, something bigger, more disruptive than anything that we've seen before, and that's obviously AI. So in the AI revolution, it's going to change everything. It's one thing for sure, that it makes production and the introduction of new products much cheaper and faster. And marketing is becoming a mission critical for every organization, more than anything before. Now, in this era, it's very clear everybody's going to use AI. Now, AI means nothing without trusted end-to-end measurement data, and without privacy-preserving data collaboration, and without an AI infrastructure that connects it all. And today, we're taking a bold step towards autonomous marketing. And to make that possible, we're building a new kind of a marketing platform, something that simply do not exist today. And it really feels like 14 years ago when we started to work on attribution that, maybe people thought that it's a feature. It really feels the same, because we don't see any company that actually taking the leadership on building this new platform for marketing for the AI era. And we decided to do that and build something new that is actually built on omnichannel measurement, engagement and deep linking, data collaboration, and agentic AI platform. And I really, really cannot wait to show you what the team is building here. And I want to thank all the teams that have been working extremely hard over the past year, and specifically in the last couple of months. And special thank you for all the customers and partners and all the smart people that have been working with the teams, our customers that have been working with the teams and developing and building these products. I can tell you that it's such a fortunate position to be to build such a product with amazing people from all over the world. So without further ado, I'm so excited to introduce this new platform. And that's the modern marketing cloud. Yeah. Good job. Yeah. Well, thank you. You haven't seen anything yet, but yeah. But it's independent, trusted, privacy first, and built for the AI era. It's one place where data, decisions, and automations come together. When we started AppsFlyer, I couldn't imagine this journey. But today, standing here with all of you, I can finally imagine how we together can actually build this platform and build this marketing platform of the future. Now, for 14 years, we've been leading together with you, with many of you that I know from over a decade. We've been leading two major revolutions. The mobile revolution and the privacy revolution. And now we're going to lead the third one. I don't want to go back because it's going to confuse, but in the end of the day, when we've been thinking about who is going to lead the AI revolutions in the companies, for us, it was very clear that's going to be the mobile community, the people that actually been pushing mobile revolution inside their organization, and you're going to lead the AI revolution inside your companies, and we're just going to build the platforms and the tools to help you do that. And when we're doing it, we must not forget, but in the end, it's all about people behind every click and every install and every conversion, every purchase. Believe it or not, there is a person looking for something meaningful, something helpful or inspiring. And our mission is to make these moments better, more private, more relevant, and more human. And that's a win-win-win for everybody. It's not only great marketing, it also makes user experience better. And that's our vision, to enable better and safer digital experiences for everybody on every device. And that's the modern marketing cloud. Thank you, and welcome to the first ever AppsFlyer fall release.
Woo! Marketers, we know your life is full of changes. Privacy changes, data fragmentation, complex customer journeys, and of course, AI. That is why AppsFlyer is evolving. We are bringing together 4 powerful suites: measurement, deep linking, data collaboration, and agentic AI, and emerging as the modern marketing cloud, the foundation for confident, measurable growth. We're here with you for all the marketing challenges of today and tomorrow.
Please welcome to the stage AppsFlyer's Chief Product Officer, Barak Witkowski.
I think that video we've just seen says it all, overcoming the challenges of today and of tomorrow. And I think marketing has never been more full of challenges, but also full of opportunities, right? And we're here to change and switch these challenges into opportunities. Hi, everyone. I'm Barak. And by the way, besides being AppsFlyer's Chief Product Officer, I'm also going to be, and honestly for the first time in my life, your host for today. And I'm so thrilled to share this stage and this moment with all of you here in beautiful London and with the many thousands of people joining us now live from more than 50 different countries. Oren just spoke about our vision, how AppsFlyer helps you navigate change and seize opportunities, how a modern marketing cloud powered by measurement, engagement, data collaboration, and of course AI is the foundation for the future of autonomous marketing. Well, I'm here today to move it from a vision into impact, to show you what it looks like when these ideas become real products which, by the way, were built with you and for you in the last year. And every product you're going to see here today is proven, tested, challenged, optimized by our alpha customers, some of whom are right here in the room, by the way. We measured their accuracy, we measured their impact, we measured how much you're using them. Eventually, I think that measurement is who we are. And today, we're ready to deliver them to everyone. Let's start with the first pillar, the future of measurement. Over the last few years, we've been through a lot together with all of you. iOS 14, SignalHub, privacy transformation. Each time, we reinvented to keep the measurement loop closed, to avoid a garbage in, garbage out case. But let's be honest, it's getting harder. Today's consumers, they don't move in straight lines anymore. They flow across devices, channels, moments. They discover a product on TV, research it on mobile, convert on web, or the other way around. And here is the irony. The more connected our world becomes, the harder it gets to connect the dots. For marketers, this means more opportunities, richer experiences, but also much harder measurement. So the question I hear in almost every conversation is, how can I have confidence that my measurement is really true? Because if you cannot trust your measurement, you also cannot trust your growth. And that's why today we're happy to launch 3 amazing products that take your confidence in measurement to a whole new level. You know, for 14 years, we're building in AppsFlyer the infrastructure that marketing runs on. But as marketing evolved, so does the questions that our customers are asking us. Not only what happened, but also why did it happen? Impact measurement is exactly that next layer of truth, not replacing attribution, but completing it. Attribution shows the reality of performance. Impact measurement reveals its true influence. So together, They give the full picture, the what and the why side by side. And today I'm especially proud. I think it was one of the most requested features in the history of AppsFlyer. Today we're introducing incrementality for user acquisition. This is a product that turns incredibly complex models, massive data sets, and challenging connectivity problems into one simple click. 2 years of work, 50 design partners, dozens of customers, and finally answering in AppsFlyer the question marketers have been chasing for over a decade: what really drives their growth? Now think about attribution results as API to your marketing budgets. And where there is access to budgets, unfortunately, there is also potential for fraud. That's why we rebuilt our attribution protection layers from the ground up with a new mobile attribution model. By combining real-time AI analysis and flexible per-device logic, every single attribution decision now reflects authentic user intent. It might sound technical, well, it truly is, but here's what it means. We've seen that for our customers, this is driving 100% lift in their growth KPI after adopting this model. So it's not a tweak, it's a real transformation. And now, let's talk about the omnichannel challenge. Every marketer wants to know the true user acquisition story, not by device, not by platform, but by user. Because growth, as we've said, doesn't happen on one screen anymore. It happens on all of them. So today, we're also introducing cross-platform LTV measurement. AppsFlyer now captures every event and revenue signal across mobile, web, CTV, PC, and console, and unifies them into one full journey per user, from device level to user level understanding, from fragmented reality to clarity. So your data tells one story with one truth and one LTV. This is the future of omnichannel measurement. And now to show you these amazing products in action, please welcome someone who has actually been building all of them from day one of the true professional of mobile measurement industry. Please welcome the one and only Roy and I.
Thank you. Hi everyone. It's so exciting to be here. Wow. So as Barak mentioned, I've been with AppsFlyer for more than 9 years, dealing with measurement this entire time. And in the last couple of years, I've been leading AppsFlyer's measurement unit. Speaking of measurement, one of marketers' biggest challenges is seasonality. In these two graphs that you see here, we can see how, in the US, during football season, the word football and the word Fubo are trending together. What is Fubo? Fubo is a live TV streaming service focused on sports, entertainment, and news. Vincent, their senior director of mobile and CTV, is going to join me on this stage in a couple of minutes. So how can you, marketers, tell apart between conversions that are coming from your campaigns and conversions that are coming from pure seasonality? And seasonality isn't the only factor out there. You have CRM, multiple other campaigns, word of mouth, competitors, and so many more. Today, we're introducing a product that's going to help you measure the true impact of your campaigns. We're introducing a product that will help you eliminate any external noise. Today we're introducing, drum roll, incrementality for user acquisition. You know, from the beta that we've run so far with dozens of advertisers, we could see that 30% of their campaigns are bringing up to 10x more conversions than originally attributed. And on the other hand, 18% of their campaigns are not incremental at all, meaning they're not generating new user intent. This is the output of our product. Behind the scenes, AppsFlyer creates groups of exposed and holdout groups. You can see that prior to the experiment, the groups behave exactly the same. This is what we want. Then when we start an experiment, one group is being exposed to ads and the other isn't. And the difference between them is the lift. And post-experiment, as you can see, they go back to behaving exactly the same. Do you guys want to see the real product? Yes. All right, let's go. So before I start, actually, I want to tell you that I'm going to start an experiment of 3 different campaigns from 3 different ad networks. All right, let's start. Okay, I'm going to name it November Experiment. I'm going to select an app and the country, US. And then, like I mentioned before, as you can see, I'm selecting different ad networks and different campaigns. Okay, I can see the preview of the experiment, and I'm going to review an experiment that was made before. Awesome. All right. As you can see here, one campaign isn't incremental at all. The second campaign is 30% incremental, has 30% lift, and the third campaign has 60% lift. Here, on the right-hand side, you can see how the experiment looks like. And below, you can see the actual numbers according to incrementality. But not only that, you can see it side by side with last click numbers. So you can compare. Down below, we can see the chart of the different experiments, the different groups within this experiment. Great. Now, guys, what we just did here would take an entire data science team, weeks, to get the data ready, to connect to different ad networks, to run the experiment, to analyze and report all of the results. This was done in 2 minutes. Okay, for the next part, I want to invite my dear friend and customer, Vincent.
Hi everyone. Thank you very much for the AppsFlyer to give me the opportunity to be part of the first full release and have the opportunity to showcase our work and great partnership with the AppsFlyer team. Fubo TV is a live TV subscription service app. We are sports-centric, available on multiple connected device, smart TV, mobile apps across the US, Canada, France, and Spain. But let me show you a quick video of our product.
It's a better way to watch live sports, shows, and news without cable. Watch 4 games at once with Multiview. Record every game with a click. Start watching at FuboTV.com.
So Vincent, you ran an incrementality experiment testing 3 different campaigns with AppsFlyer's product Do you want to tell us about it?
Yes. So first, our mission in the user acquisition team at Fubo is simple: maximize our budget spent. We are across so many traffic sources and connect and device that incrementality has been our key topics. We've experimented incrementality internally, but also with our traffic sources. And when Roy and Niv from the AppsFlyer team reached out, we were really excited to hear more about the incrementality. Because for the first time, we would be able to test our data from AppsFlyer directly connected and operated by AppsFlyer in our AppsFlyer suite, and then see if our campaign were really incremental. The campaign we tested, so we tested 3 different campaigns. Our first campaign that we tested was on Android on a specific traffic sources that we made a couple switch toward Spanish users in the US, and the results were too good to be true. So it was the perfect test to know if that campaign was truly incremental. And with the AppsFlyer suite, it was really easy to set up the campaign, and in 2 minutes we set up the campaign, and 30 days after we received the test, and to our surprise, the campaign was not incremental. So we decided to cut it right away, saved a 6-figure monthly budget that we reallocated to other campaigns that were more performing, and also rethink that campaign by changing the different targeting. Our second campaign that we tested was around what we call big sports. So American football, baseball, basketball. They are our top premium content at Fubo TV, and meaning they're expensive, and the user acquisition is expensive on those sports. So we really want to make sure that we are getting really the value of our budget. And when we tested the product and the incrementality for UA on that campaign, we realized that Android was a market that we were not developing a lot, because that campaign was incremental, and more than that, was also developing a lift. So since then, since that test, we've been scaling our Android campaign, big sports, with more budget and with an additional set of ad groups and campaign. The last campaign that we tested is what we call multi-sports. It's our niche content like cricket, sumo, bare knuckle fighting. So it's sports that usually get the last bits of the budget in our team. And so we wanted, just as an exercise and testing the incrementality suite by AppsFlyer, just by curiosity. And we're really happy that we've done that, because by testing this campaign, what we noticed is it was truly incremental, and on top of that, generating a real lift. And usually those users who are watching those niche sports have one of the best retention. So as soon as we launched the test, received the result, we've been developing even more niche sports and niche campaign, thanks to incrementality for UA by AppsFlyer.
Wow. All right, Vincent, I want to thank you so much for being such a great customer and a partner.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Very good. Thank you.
Guys, incrementality for user acquisition is now available on general availability. And now, let's talk about another very exciting update that we have here at AppsFlyer, the enhanced attribution model. Let's start with the challenge. Click flooding, a type of ad fraud, is distorting performance. What you can see here is data from 2 apps of AppsFlyer's customers. One app, represented by the red bar chart, has more than 95% of their installs have 1 to 10 clicks competing for a single install. On the other hand, in the blue bar chart, you can see an app that's completely flooded with clicks. You can see that for 70% of their installs, they have more than 200 clicks competing for the same install, for a single install. And that's where our next innovation comes in. By combining real-time AI with flexible per-device attribution logic, we ensure that every attribution decision that we make represent a true user intent. And let's see the results. What we see here is the impact that this new model has on one of our customers. This is a fintech app. Their main event that they're measuring is FTD, first time deposit. You can see that FTD has been pretty static for a while. But starting April, it started growing. Do you know what happened on April? We applied the new enhanced attribution model. And what started happening is that the right sources got the credit. They got the attribution. Budgets were now allocated correctly, and signals were correctly sent to every single channel. Both of these products that I've now introduced are super important for impact measurement. They are the foundation for the modern marketing cloud. However, impact measurement isn't complete without measuring the entire user journey. And for that, I would like to invite Gil, our Director of Product for Multi-Platform Measurement.
Hi, everyone, and thank you, Roy. So, a user discovers your ad on CTV, then signs up on web, and after a while, downloads the mobile app and makes a first purchase. Classic, isn't it? Now, web team sees one CTV campaign leading to one user acquisition and 0 revenue. Disaster. While the mobile apps team sees one organic user generated $900 organic revenue. Same user, totally different realities. Both of them are inaccurate, by the way. And one annoying product guy taking all the credit. If that picture looks familiar to you, you're not alone. Because over the past year, we've talked to hundreds of leading omnichannel brands. And almost all of them raised the exact same pains and challenges. They all talk about measurement silos, partial user journeys, creating blind spots, and measuring incomplete user LTV. Basically, they're saying the moment you expand beyond 1 or 2 traditional platforms, it's becoming impossible to connect the dots. It's becoming impossible to measure the true ROI of your campaigns. As one CMO told us, a huge portion of our growth looks organic. We know it's not, but we just can't prove it. So today, we are launching a new product that will help you do exactly that. Today, we are launching cross-platform journeys and LTV. Thank you. An amazing new product that will help you finally break down the silos and reveal the true ROI of your campaigns. Now, the new product links all of the signals from all the leading digital platforms, CTV, web, mobile, PC, console. We bring all of those signals into one unified reality. In this reality, we focus on the user. That's your customer. Not devices, not installs, users, because that's what matters the most. For each and every user, we stitch together all of the different touch points across the different assets that you have. So it can be web and PC, it can be CTV and mobile, or it can just be mobile if a user uses an iPhone and an iPad, right? For each and every touch point, we measure all the in-app events and the revenue. And so we can calculate the total and complete user LTV and attribute it back to the original acquisition source. That's the campaign that originally acquired the user, and that's the campaign that deserves the complete credit, regardless to where conversion happened. Now, the results, you can finally discover the campaigns that are bringing you the most valuable users and double down on them. We help you reveal hidden revenue. Those are the organic conversions that are hiding in your reports, and we all know they are hiding there. Many of them are just not organic, they are just unattributed. Now, we'll help you discover their true source. And finally, we'll help you boost your ROI and ROAS, and I will share some incredible numbers in a few minutes. So back to that example from before, instead of looking at that broken picture, now you can finally see exactly what happened. We had one CTV campaign leading to one user acquisition who activated 2 platforms, remember, sign up on web, purchase on mobile, and generated 900 revenue. Let's see a demo. Okay, so this is the cross-platform dashboard. And the first thing I'd like to show you is right at the top corner over here. This is called a product line, a new way to group together multiple assets that serve the same product. Okay, in my case, I have mobile apps, CTV, PC, all serving my fitness app. The first row on top shows the bottom line results of my performance. On the left, I can see user acquisitions. Those are not downloads. Those are actual users who signed up to my product. Right next to it, I can see platform activations. You already know what it means. And I can see a high number. This indicates that many of my users are actually activating more than one platform, a good sign of engagement. And then we have all the important stuff in one glimpse. Now, the second row shows the platform breakdown. And this is important because I can see, for example, user acquisitions. And here, I want to show you that PC is responsible for just for 12% of the signups. This is quite low. On the other hand, when looking at the revenue breakdown, the same PC platform is responsible for almost 50% of my revenue. That's a lot, and maybe I can make some improvements to my funnel or the other decisions based on that. Scrolling down to the performance list, and here I can finally see all of the media sources, all of the campaigns in one place, including impressions, clicks, cost, including web cost, user acquisitions, again, users not sign-ups, platform activations, total revenue, and of course, you can add your own metrics here as well. But the cool part is that I can break down and drill down into the different platforms. You can see mobile, PC, CTV. I can see the total revenue, for example, and basically understand how each and every platform contributes to the performance of my business. So there you have it. All of your assets in one place, no more juggling between dashboards. One user-based and not device-level report. Thank you. So now let's talk about what this actually means for your business. Because we've been running this new product as a beta with some design partners in the past few weeks, and we've already seen some incredible results. The first impact is an uplift to your attributed revenue. Less organic, more non-organic conversions. For example, in multi-platform games, we've seen 27% increase in attributed revenue. In music apps, 30%. And by the way, one of those apps is running only on mobile and still seeing an uplift because of the multi-device factor. And in entertainment apps, which are by design more multi-platform, you heard earlier Fubo with all of their platforms, there we saw 65% increase in attributed revenue. That's a lot. And I think it's also a good opportunity to thank the incredible team who worked on this product. It was a company-wide effort. And also to thank our design partners who helped us shape the solution. And one of those design partners is actually here with us today, Sandbok Lee from Netmarble. The Netmarble team has been really supportive and showed us some tough love at times and still working with us on the next phases of this solution. So thank you, everyone, for your help. And I know And I know what you're thinking. You're asking, what about the bottom line? What about the most important KPI, the ROAS? And here, up until now, what we've been able to measure is 48% increase to ROAS. That's a game changer, everyone, a game changer. And one of the reasons why some of you started calling this new product the holy grail of omnichannel measurement. That's your quote, but I definitely agree with it. And the best part is that we're just getting started. This is just the first milestone in a long journey to revolutionize performance marketing, just like we did in mobile. The next milestone is something that will help, make many of you really happy, I'm sure, and that's a new web attribution coming really, really soon in a few months' timeline. Yeah. I know that many of you are really happy with this bullet, and there's another one over there. A lot of improvements to PC and CTV attribution as well coming in. Take a picture. And this is just the beginning, guys. We have a full list of items. My recommendation to you, don't miss it out. Get started today with the cross-platform LTV product. It's going to be amazing. It's going to help you improve your KPIs. And welcome to the omnichannel world. Thank you.
When I first joined SoundCloud, one of the first problems that people brought to my attention was the messy data. Now with AppsFlyer, we have cleaner data. It's not necessarily that we weren't able to analyze it before, we just didn't have a lot of faith in what we were seeing. Now we do have faith in what we're seeing.
When our UA spends are going up and up every day, if we're not trusting the data that's coming in, then everything downstream is going to change.
Today, all our products that can be ordered from the app carry a deep link, allowing users to have a better shopping experience and allowing us to improve our conversion rate.
AppsFlyer is actually my first thing to check in the morning and my final checkpoint in the evening. Thanks to AppsFlyer, we're confident in all those actions that we're doing because of the solutions, because of the features and data.
What I like working with AppsFlyer is that I believe we trust each other and we can work on really solving the problems that are important for us to have more and more growth. So it's beyond just being measurement, but it's really understanding where our problems and gaps and trying to fix them together.
AppsFlyer makes me feel like we can truly innovate in the retail media space, and they truly are a partner we can take our dreams and hopes to, and they make them a reality.
Thank you, Roy. Thank you, Gil. And of course, thank you, Vincent, wherever you are. It's so great to have you with us here today. Before continuing, I really want to refer to the video we've just seen. Hearing these voices, these words from our colleagues, from our partners, from our friends is deeply, deeply rewarding. You know, when I meet any of these leaders in our Mama events around the world, I learn so much about your challenges, about your needs. So I want to say huge, huge thank you for the partnership, for your business, for your trust, and for always pushing us higher. Thank you. All right. In the last section, we've seen 3 powerful new products. Incrementality for UA, new enhanced attribution model for mobile, and cross-platform journey and LTV. And we've also seen the impact that each of them is generating for all of you, identifying which of your campaigns are incremental and which aren't, cleaning your fraud, and then having better accuracy around your mobile, and as Gil has just shown us, improving your ROAS with up to 50%. They all serve the same goal we talked about earlier, turning measurement into confidence by connecting every signal, every channel, and creating one single source of truth. And I think that with that, we can officially move from talking about the future of measurement to talk about the future, or should I say, about the present of autonomous marketing. Over the past year, I've had maybe hundreds of conversations with all of you about AI, about agents, about the future of marketing. And if there is one common thread in all these discussions, it's curiosity mixed with caution, I would say even with FOMO. Eventually, it's a new territory for all of us. But the more I learn, the more I'm convinced that the best approach is all about balance. Balancing human creativity and business context, things only you can bring to the table, with the amazing power of AI and the machines. It's not about replacing your intuition, it's about expanding it, expanding your brain power, your creativity, your strategy through AI. Because for the first time in the mobile ecosystem since 2008, the bottleneck of our industry is moving. Before AI, we saw millions of apps in the App Store, but only a fraction of them were really good because great ideas were limited by how fast and how well we can deliver. Well, that bottleneck doesn't exist anymore. Anyone can create, anyone can build, but even AI cannot change two numbers. There are still, give or take, 8 billion people on this planet, and each of them, each of us, still has only 24 hours a day, even with AI. So while data and automation can scale infinitely, human attention cannot. To earn attention, you must use AI as a natural extension of your capabilities. So here's the thing. Your AI is only as good as your data. So if your data isn't fully accurate or connected, you'll get the same old problem, just faster. Garbage in, garbage out still applies. Actually, with AI, it's even worse. It's garbage in, hallucination out. And that's why we invested enormous effort exactly in that. We revamped our data warehouse, our logical data layers, our API, to make sure that within AppsFlyer, your data is ready for AI. Because once your data is ready, the path to real AI value becomes shorter, and that path is now real. Today, we're proud to unveil the new tools in your AI toolkit. The AppsFlyer's AI Assistant, your 24/7 secret partner that answers your marketing questions and help you turn data into action. Our MCP, a platform that lets you bring your own LLM, your own models, and leverage them in your own environment securely and seamlessly. The new creative management, built to maximize creative generation and insights, closing the full AI loop around your creatives, and the first agents by AppsFlyer, taking you safely to the first station of autonomous marketing. You know, all these new products, they don't just add up, they multiply. Sometimes in life, mathematically, 1 + 1 + 1 = 7. When you combine the right foundation, the right data, and the right intelligence, the results aren't linear, they're exponential. So with that, please welcome Ina, the product leader behind these innovations. Ina, I know you and your team have been working so hard to bring these AI magics to life, and I'm sure the audience here wants to learn more about it. So please welcome Ina.
Thank you so much, Barak. I've joined AppsFlyer a year ago from Google, where I spent more than a decade turning data and AI into real impact. Over the last year, I've spoken to so many brands all around the world. All of them, all of you, have the same questions, challenges, and opportunities. I've learned something fascinating from these conversations. As Gartner report shows, 40% of marketers' week is lost on repetitive tasks. 40%, that's 2 days out of 5 every week. Manual tasks, weekly or monthly reports, and the real killer is data silos. And this is exactly why everyone says that AI is an efficiency tool. Here, I disagree. AI should be much more than that. In fact, AI is much more than that. AI is not just an efficiency tool. AI is a growth opportunity play. And this is exactly why I want to show you how the AppsFlyer Agentic AI Suite we're launching today helps you do exactly that, grow with data, MCP, and agents. But let's start with the basics. We all know that AI is only as good as the data. But what makes data good? First, full context. And this is exactly why we have made accurate attribution and the full user journey, including all your channels, the foundation to everything we do. Second, clarity and discoverability. And this is exactly why, over the last year, we've completely revamped our entire data layer. Every table, every column, every query, you can get it through data locker, push API, pull API. Your data is now always clean, connected, and crystal clear. As always, privacy and security come first, especially in the AI era. Your data is protected and locked by design. And finally, the secret weapon, our intelligent metadata layer. Metadata is the data about the data. This is the context. This is the connective tissue that allows AI understand, query, and act based on your data. Today, I'm excited to share that we've applied all these principles and all your data across AppsFlyer is fully AI ready. Ad engagements, conversions, in-apps, sessions, they're all connected, secure, and built to power AI experiences. Great. Our data is ready. What do we do now? Today, we're also happy to announce that you can connect to your data from your own environment with your own chatbot. Let me introduce the AppsFlyer MCP. With our MCP, or Model Context Protocol, your AppsFlyer data is connected directly to a large language model of your choice, ChatGPT or Claude or even Gemini. Here's how it works. You ask a question in natural language. MCP translates the question to a query, pulls your data from AppsFlyer, and returns the answer back to you, all in natural language. It's as easy as asking any other question from your favorite LLM. But not just that. You can use MCP to ask more sophisticated questions that once took a team of analysts more than a week to get you the answer. Your AI system can run multiple queries, dig through all your data, and deliver a full-blown research result back to you within seconds. Pretty crazy. So let's take an example. Here I have Claude connected to AppsFlyer MCP. I can ask it any business question. For example, what are my top campaigns broken by media source? Claude returns me not just the main KPIs, but also suggestions for what to ask next and how to do a deep dive. And I can even ask it to build a dashboard, and it will return to me an interactive and visually appealing report that I can share with my peers or my boss. And not just that. Today, we're announced to launch our first AI to AI collaboration. We have partnered with Amplitude and Braze. I know you're somewhere here in the audience. Now, you can connect to your data across all these platforms, AppsFlyer MCP, Amplitude MCP, and Braze MCP. And through that, to get the full marketing cycle ready for action. As Ted from Amplitude put it, MCPs unlock smarter activation by joining Amplitude and AppsFlyer's unique data. And now, I want to get to what personally excites me the most. Earlier, Barak spoke about autonomous marketing, and Oren spoke about the modern marketing cloud. What I'm going to talk about now is exactly what modern marketing is about. Today, we're thrilled to launch to the world the AppsFlyer Agent Hub. This is your new home for marketing agents. Do you want to see? Okay, so welcome to the Agent Hub. Step is deciding what kind of agent I want to deploy. We group the agents into functional buckets. Alerting agents watch the numbers and alert me if something is off. Opportunity agents scan the data and find new ways to grow. And reporting agents slice and dice your data into a clear story. Let me choose an opportunity agent this time. Let's see what I have here. I can choose churn prediction, budget optimization, trend analysis. Let's choose creative opportunities. First, let me choose the app or the apps I want to analyze. Then I need to select the geolocation, so let me choose Europe. And the agent wants to talk to me in the morning, sure, sounds good. And I'm even getting an example of how the output is going to look like. As easy as that. And now all is left is to hit deploy. And our first agent is being deployed right now. And let's go and look at the previous result. So this is my Slack. My agent talks to me in Slack. So we can see that the agent found a high-performing ad that I missed running on Facebook. My agent can even spot a 2022 ad I burned money on. And that's just one agent waiting for you in the hub. I'm so excited, I want to show you another one. So let me show you the weekly marketing report. Agent, I'm not going to configure it. I'm just going to tell you that it shows you the top performance, highlights and lowlights, and identifies configuration issues, all from your data. So let's look at a pre-configured one, and let's go to Slack again. So let's look at the output. So this time, the agent was able to surface a growth trend in the US and the UK, and a performance dip in Japan. It was even able to identify a misconfiguration for my iOS campaign. Plus, it provides not just the what, but also the why. It gives me all the relevant evidence, all from my data. So for me, as a marketer, acting upon this agent is truly immediate. You can think about each of these agents as new members within your team. And expect to see many more agents from AppsFlyer really, really soon. I don't know about you, I'm very excited about this. So what have we seen here? I know it's been quite a lot. The building blocks are available to you right now. Your data is AI ready. You can connect to it from your own chatbot, your own LLM, and the first agents are waiting for you in the Agent Hub. I invite you not to wait, but to start using the Agentic AI suite starting today. And we cannot talk about autonomous marketing without mentioning how AI is disrupting the creative world.
Find your financial shop now.
Invest smarter.
Explore the world's treasures.
Unlock your mega savings.
Wow, that was a lot of creatives. You've all been super busy lately, haven't you? Woo! Super excited to be here. I'm Max. I'm with AppsFlyer for almost a decade now. And I started with writing code. I led teams. I've built products. But for the last 3 years, I've been building AppsFlyer's creative solution from the ground up. So please, don't be surprised if I would mention the creative word too many times in the next few minutes. Every single day, thousands of new creatives are launched. Marketers today have more AI tools than ever to boost and accelerate their creativity. Yet, they have so little control over it. The fact is, with AI tools, creativity scaled much faster than the systems that were supposed to manage it. So let me put that into perspective and show you some real numbers. Based on AppsFlyer's data, an average advertiser runs 500 different creatives at any given moment. They are duplicated into placements, sizes, formats. That's 1,500 different creative variations. Then they are localized into 7 different languages. And finally, they are distributed across 90 campaigns and 10 different media sources. Now imagine you need to keep track of what's live, what's planned, what's approved in all the different places. That's over 10,000 different ads a single advertiser needs to manage every day, everywhere, all at once. So the big question is, how do you even manage all that chaos? Well, it's difficult. Fragmentation, creative overload, manual work. Staying in control is almost impossible at this level of scale. So why are you even trying? Well, because every recent study shows the same thing. Creative is still the single biggest driver of marketing performance. Creative is king. Woo! Today, even more than ever. And that's exactly why last year we launched our AI-powered creative optimization solution. Our creative engine powers world's top advertisers, analyzing more than 300,000 creatives every day, optimizing more than $5 billion of spend in dollars in marketing decisions. And it's improving efficiency for our clients by more than 200%. Our solution collects and measures all of your running creatives. It breaks down every single asset with AI and analyzes what makes it succeed or fail. and eventually takes those learnings and transform them into actionable insights to optimize your campaigns and drive creative production. But until now, something was missing. The one capability that will allow you to run your entire creative flywheel fully automatically and end-to-end. So today, I'm truly proud, both in my team and in you, the clients that helped us to achieve this milestone. Introducing the creative management. Thank you, thank you. A new layer that transforms your entire creative process into one fully automated solution. And that's an essential part of autonomous marketing. An engine that manages and optimizes creatives end-to-end. Do you want to see a demo? Yeah. Let's go. Great, so let's assume I'm starting my day and I have a new batch of creatives to upload to Meta. First, I would like to get a clear picture of what's live and where. Which creatives are active or not, where they are running, and since when. Now, I would simply connect my Google Drive. We'll pick up my folder, connect it with the relevant app IDs, and all of my creatives would be synced automatically. But they are not just synced, they are also automatically organized. So for example, now when I would need to search my creatives by app or by date or even by theme, it won't take me hours of manual work to do that. The AI will do everything for me. Now to my main challenge. Well, I probably have too many creatives and I would like to prioritize them. So our AI recommendation engine analyzes each creative pre-flight. What it means is that our AI models analyze each creative and evaluate its performance based on benchmarks. So now we can see its potential without spending a single dollar on testing. Isn't that a game changer? Great. By the way, we can also choose a specific creative and see the explanation behind the scoring. You can see here, this creative, for instance, conveys high energy and excitement. And by the way, we can even explore it more and see some deeper insights behind it. Great. So now I'm finally ready to upload my new creatives to Meta, right? So I would select all of the creative score A, choose the network that I want to upload to, in this case Meta, connect it with the relevant ad account. By the way, in cases where I have multiple versions, I can even select the version that fits the network's requirement. And that's it. In just a few minutes, we've synced, scored, and uploaded everything. No manual work, no wasted time, just smart, data-driven, automated creative management. Thank you. And I would like to show how our dear friends at Miniclip, which got an early look into our platform, what their thoughts about it. You can see them here, but I want personally to thank Kemal and the whole Miniclip team for the amazing collaboration we are having. Thank you. So what you've just seen is how the creative management solution brings it all together. Seamless sync, AI pre-flight scoring, and one-click distribution, all in one place. So I invite you to start testing it, starting using the product, experience how it will change your and day-to-day. Thank you very much. And now I'd like to invite the person leading the analytics product team, my dear friend and colleague, the amazing Maya Kahana.
Hi, everyone. I'm so cold and excited to be here today and to talk to you about the heart of the AppsFlyer experience, our dashboards. Before I joined AppsFlyer, I spent over a decade as a marketer in different gaming companies, from UA manager to director of marketing, and I worked with multiple MMPs, including AppsFlyer, of course. And you know what? I still remember that struggle. Every morning, my clicker doesn't work, jumping between different dashboards, spreadsheets, and reports, and all of that to answer one simple question. How are we doing? Sounds familiar? Yes. Oh, yeah. Next. That's why when I joined AppsFlyer, one of the first things I wanted to build was a tool for marketers just like me. I wanted to make data smart, simple, and helpful. And today, I'm so proud to show you exactly that. The new dashboard experience, where AI, data, and insights all come together into one unified space. Thank you. Thank you. 70% of marketers, 70% of all of you are already using our new dashboards. So we listened to your feedback and we learned from your usage. And today, I'm so happy to share with you the new evolution of this product. You guys ready to see? Yes. Okay. Okay, this is my dashboards. Not mine, yours. What used to live across activity, LTV, cohort scan, and SSOT is now unified. So I can customize every widget, and I can explore any metric, and even compare user acquisition with retargeting data in seconds in one space. I want to take you through a real scenario, my performance analysis dashboard. I open it up in the morning, and then instantly notice installs are up, which is great. This is what we want here. But retention is dropping, and I want to understand why that happened and where this traffic is coming from. And now I don't have to wait for analysts, and I don't have to slice and dice reports. I have it all right here, and it's fully customizable without limits. I can easily adapt every chart, every field, and every dashboard. For example, I can break down by geo or by media source to see that Meta drives the volume in the US, but for some reason, retention day one is higher in India. So I can either change the filter for the widget itself or for the entire dashboard. It feels fluid and alive, which is exactly how marketers think. In the past year, we are fortunate to experience the endless possibilities AI is introducing to deliver better tools. So we jumped on these advantages, and we embedded it into the dashboard itself. And now we deliver an even better product. I want to show you. So this is the AI assistant. I can use it to ask questions in natural language in any language I work in, from English to Korean, Japanese, or Spanish. For example, show me campaigns with the best return on ad spend in the past 7 days. And there you go. I get my top campaigns in a table, all explained clearly. As we want the assistant to also help you on your daily routine, we have added it inside the dashboard, so it adapts itself based on the widget and offers relevant questions or directions for a better investigation of my performance. Pretty great, right? Yeah. That's not all. As we all know, every role has different needs and ways to look at data. So let's say the UA team cares about ROAS and installs, while management focuses on retention and revenue. So with my dashboards, those could easily be shared internally for better collaboration between teams. That means no more misalignment between different departments and team members. So I can also easily, these could also be shared internally for better collaboration, and I can also compare the current performance with the same time period last year and catch up with new trends and highlights. And when management wants updates, I can ask the AI assistant for an executive summary. Give me an executive summary of the past week. And then, in seconds, it analyzes all the data, it highlights key changes, and even suggests what to look at next. No need to spend long hours preparing slides or chase data anymore. You have it all right here. This is the assistant you've always wanted, you've asked for it, and it's now available for you 24/7. So one of the things my team and I love the most is to see the templates, the dashboards that you guys are building. We love it, and I want to show you some of them. So in this example behind me, you can see a template built by a customer, and this one is specifically looking at all of their iOS assets. In the next example, you can see a gaming company in China that built a report that focuses on all of their in-app event measurement. And in this last example, you can see a dashboard that looks at real-time active users and revenue. All of these are real dashboards built by real customers, built by you. Thank you. I would like to thank the hundreds of customers that helped us build, shape, and improve my dashboards, pushing us to deliver version after version until we all knew you guys were truly getting the value you expected. Those quotes from happy customers, well, they say it all. I invite you all to start using the new My Dashboard experience today. Different context, per role, per KPI, in real time, and of course, with native AI. Thank you. And now, I would like to invite Barak back on stage.
Thank you, Ina. Thank you, Max. Thank you, Maya. I have a tip for you. If it's cold for you in London, I invite you to this stage. It's probably the hottest place in London or in planet Earth right now. Okay, we've seen 5 new products, each of them helping you balance your creativity with the power of AI. We've seen how MCP connects your intelligence, your queries, to the world's most accurate models and richest data. We've seen the Agent Hub, where the first agents are already waiting for you, as we've just seen in this amazing demo. We've seen the new AppsFlyer experience, more flexible, more actionable, and more personalized than ever. We've seen the AI assistant, ready to answer any question in your own language in seconds, and the new creative management. We've seen the incredible results it's already driving from Miniclip to some of the world's largest advertisers. Each of these products is powerful on its own, but together they build the foundation for the future of autonomous marketing. But here's the truth. Whether it's real people or AI agents, for any system to really work, it has to collaborate. That's always been our philosophy in AppsFlyer. That's why we've partnered in the last 14 years with all the largest ad platforms. It's also why we were so excited to announce this collaboration today in partnership with Braze and Amplitude. And it's also why data collaboration is the third foundation of our modern marketing cloud. Data is like the new oil, so you must use every drop of that oil. To make the best marketing decisions, you need to activate every available signal and partner with any potential partner to make that signal even stronger. What you're about to see next is exactly that, a new product that enables you to enrich your data and collaborate on it. And today we're also, you will see it in 2 minutes, announcing a very, very, very exciting partnership, one that's all about taking you from siloed data sets to data collaboration. So really, with no further ado, please welcome the real master of data collaboration, Mr. Edik Mittelman.
Thanks, Barak. No matter how many times I listen to all of the things behind stage and rehearsals, my mind is still blown away. But dare I say, you ain't seen nothing yet. Ready? Yes. So I'm Edik. I lead our data collaboration platform here at AppsFlyer. Super happy to be here today and super here to reveal something very exciting very soon. The truth about marketing has never changed. People make choices and data tells their story. But somewhere along the way, that story blurred, leaving even the best marketers, like all of you here in the room, guessing instead of knowing. For a decade, all of us chased the noise, clicks, impressions, proxies, hoping they'd whisper something true. Yet the real story of human behavior never vanished. It just waited for a better, safer way to be seen. That moment is now. Access no longer hides behind contracts and complexity. I mean, we all love our legal friends, right? But if anyone here ever managed to sign a data sharing agreement less than 2 quarters of time, please, by all means, catch me later and teach me your dark magic, right? I mean, what used to take months of negotiations now happens through a few trusted connections in full compliance and collaboration. Welcome to the era of signal richness, where the world's most powerful insights finally work together responsibly to build the future of marketing. Introducing SignalHub, the moment we've been all waiting for. A curated, privacy-safe data marketplace purpose-built for marketers inside the AppsFlyer Data Collaboration Suite. This is everything we've talked about coming together. Collaboration, privacy, and growth, all in one platform. And I'm thrilled to launch SignalHub with MasterCard as our first third-party insights provider at a global scale. Thank you, MasterCard. So data owners bring their audiences. Brands subscribe and reach and activate, all inside governed clean rooms. Signals arrive aggregated, anonymized, translated to emails, phone numbers, device IDs, what have you, matched with your own data, and flow straight into activation without a single row of personal data ever changing hands. And we have many other data providers lined up just for you coming to this platform in the next few months. Until now, the data world was fragmented. Different partners, different systems, different rules. SignalHub brings them together. Data, identity, and activation, all governed and connected in one trusted environment. This isn't a warehouse of raw data. It's a curated shelf of signal quality you can trust. And moreover, just like Oren mentioned, end users receive high-quality ads in the right context, accompanied by a great user experience. This is our vision. This is how privacy and performance can finally coexist. But let's make it real, shall we? Any retailers in the crowd? I know some of you here. Yeah, great to see you all. You should relate to that. So imagine you're a quick service brand or a retail brand. Through aggregated purchase insights, you can now see clusters spending heavily in your category, but not with you. Households spending over $1,000 a quarter at other chains, missing from your loyalty programs. That's competitive intent. Verified, aggregated, and privacy safe. You enrich your audience, you resolve identifiers, and you reach those high spenders across every single channel you use. No cookies, no guesswork, just aggregated truth, responsibly activated. That's competitive clarity. Now imagine you're in travel, okay, and you're launching a new route. Traditionally, what would we all do? You'd wait for searches or site visits. But with these aggregated signals, you can see cohorts where spending on hotels or luggage or vacations has just surged. Those are travelers before they search. That's pretty much the only time you can reach them before their family WhatsApp group does, right? So you enrich your CRM, you activate across social, programmatic, CTV, and you catch their intent before your competitors can even see the wave. That's the leap from signal loss to signal richness, from reacting to predicting. These kinds of moves used to take entire teams and endless approvals. We all know it, right? Now marketers can collaborate securely and act instantly. Not just faster, but smarter and with total confidence in every single insight. And here's the secret. Curated doesn't mean more data. It means better data. Every data set in SignalHub is verified for freshness, coverage, and compliance. You can trace its lineage, you can understand how it's aggregated, you can activate it without ever handling raw information. And we all know these days that's a big no-no. So that's how we combine responsibility with speed. The next chapter of growth won't come from bigger budgets or chasing new identifiers. It will come from better signals. Signals that capture purchase intent, verified recency, and real-world behavior. Signals that fuel smarter targeting, sharper measurement, and AI that actually understands people. All of it, of course, built on the AppsFlyer infrastructure you already know and trust. And because SignalHub works so fast, unfortunately, my team here in the crowd insisted that I need to do the risky thing and show it to you live, so bear with me. All right, that's how it will look like. So when a brand comes into SignalHub, they're not browsing a catalog of generic segments. That would be boring. Why would I show that to you here? No, they're building something entirely of their own. Let's take this example. For example, behind me, a marketer can say, I'd like to create an audience of US men aged, let's say, 20 to 45, who've spent over $200 in the past 6 months with these merchants. That's not an off-the-shelf audience. You can buy this anywhere today. Every audience is custom, privacy-safe, and purpose-built for your strategy. Geography, gender, age, spend ranges, time periods, and even the competitor list that matters to every single one of you. That's the power of SignalHub. You don't have to compromise between insights and privacy any longer. You can have both, perfectly governed and built for action. So let's see how this comes to life, step by step, from the moment you define your audience to activation. Cool, so I have my MasterCard collaboration here, as you can see, and I already preloaded the data sets. So I will go here, and I can see my MasterCard data, and immediately I can see a very nice match rate from the aggregation to the identifiers. That's great. And of course, there's my own first-party data here. It's not mandatory, but it's really helpful if you bring it. Great, now we can start the audience. There we go. You can choose the visual builder or the SQL builder. Let me give it a name. Whoop. Yep, here we go. And now I will, of course, add the data sets. And notice immediately on the right-hand side, in real time, you can see the results of the intersection and how many users are actually intersected or not. Great, so now we have this, and we can build the actual logic. So in my own data, I have a field purchased in the last 60 days, and I will choose here no. That's people who churned or dormant or stopped spending with me for some reason, and I want to target them, of course. And I will choose also here, let's say, gender male. That's it. As simple as that. That's my audience now coming from MasterCard data, my own data. Now I just need to choose an activation channel. Let's choose Facebook here, for example, but it can be any channel you use. And we are good to go. This audience is now securely being pushed to the activation destination, and the campaign is live and running. But of course, the campaign ran its course, and you want to see the impact. That's why we're all here for. So in your usual AppsFlyer dashboards, where you get to see all of your data, you will now see this, where you can see the impact of the campaign with the MasterCard data, and without it, compare it to your base, run an A/B test, and just measure it just like you would do any other campaign to see the lift. That was fast, wasn't it? Yeah. That's SignalHub. From idea to activation in just a few clicks. You just saw it, I'm not lying. 2-3 clicks, that's it, it's live. Now, you don't have to take my word for it. I'm, of course, biased and completely lost all objectivity working on the thing for a while now. So, one of the first brands who leaned into our vision of SignalHub, embraced it, and is testing it as we speak, are Papaya Games. And I'm super excited to welcome Uri Pearl, Chief Marketing Officer, Papaya Games, on stage. Come on, Uri.
Hi, everyone. Pleasure to be here, and pleasure to be one of the first collaborators with you, Edik. Thank you very much.
Sure, happy to have you. So tell me, Uri, as a CMO, you've been in the midst of this privacy and performance shift for years now. How did it impact your media buy?
So we all know that the industry shifted from signal-rich environment to what we call signal-starved guessing after the privacy changes. And the answer was always be just produce more creative. This was the answer. And we did. And now with AI, we've been producing even more and creating floating into the system. And what's happening right now is that all of the networks basically starting to optimize to upper funnel metrics and not for real performance. So as I see it with data collaboration, when I know which is the audience I'm reaching out to, who I'm targeting, it basically brings back the relevance again of creative and creative testing.
Yep, I agree. Now, we all know the phrase, everything is an ad network. But as a performance marketer, what problems do you see with this model?
So a lot of companies now with big CRM are launching their own in-house ad products. They open their inventory, but most of them are doing CPM basis optimization. Some of them have some kind of basic install optimization, but most of them will never match the optimization capabilities of major performance networks. It is what it is. So if you are looking for awareness along, maybe it will be fine for you. But if you care about performance, down funnel metrics, how it correlates with your other campaigns, you can't do it with them. So you have to use the performance networks they used to be. If you're taking Spotify, for example, they didn't rebuild themselves as a video platform. They collaborated with Netflix, which is a native video platform.
Yep.
So I guess that the smart play here is to let brands and publisher to collaborate on data and let performance network to do what they do best, optimize for performance.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. So looking ahead, looking forward, how do you see SignalHub and the data collaboration platform change your game?
So I think that SignalHub is signaling a new era when we will move from walled gardens to connected gardens. You don't need to expose data to unlock value. You just need to collaborate. I'm excited for this opportunity to tap into signals from partners like MasterCard and others through AppsFlyer and let the user networks that we used to work to do what they do best. I think we are entering to a new era where everything will become a collaboration platform.
Cool. Thank you so much for your trust, for your partnership, and being one of our early adopters. Thank you, Uri.
Very much.
Give it up to him. So, we are ready. Our partners are ready. And many more data providers are lining up across verticals and geographies just for you. My question to you is, are you ready? Start growing your business with SignalHub today. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you, Edik. Thank you, Uri. And of course, thank you, MasterCard, for this amazing and exciting partnership. All right. Shall we bring it all together? Yes. Yeah, we've been on quite a journey in the last 90 minutes or so. We've seen together 9 different product launches, 9 different products. And behind every one of these 9 products, there are entire teams, product, engineers, designers, analysts, project managers, customers and partner champions, security, QA, marketing, all united by one goal, bringing these innovations to life. And with your permission, I want to take this second and take this moment. I know they're also watching us now live, and thank all the AppsFlyer teams and also our design partners for the dedication, for the passion, for meeting this tight schedule that enables delivering all these products today. Thank you very much, AppsFlyer team. They really deserve it. You have no idea how much we've worked in the last few months. But 10 is a better number than 9. Vamos. So today we're also launching our 10th product, a brand new enterprise security package. This new package is all about giving you and your teams control, visibility, and peace of mind with scheme provisioning, granular token management, extended audit log, and IP allow list. And you know, these aren't just checkbox. These are tools that let your teams move faster and with less friction. Marketing, or actually modern marketing, is just like a Jenga tower. It all starts with measurement in an era of fewer identifiers and stronger privacy, where AI shapes every experience. Confidence in measurement is really the basis. And then, like in Jenga tower, only when you have that strong infrastructure, you can start building higher and step into autonomous marketing, balancing creativity and strategy with the amazing power of AI. And only then you can reach to the upper layer in the tower, as Eric has just shown us, and we can open the gates to data collaboration. I think that now we can finally see it clearly. The future of measurement, user engagement, autonomous marketing, and data collaboration. Measurement, engagement, autonomous marketing, and data collaboration. That's modern marketing, and that's what a modern marketing cloud should look like. We live in really extraordinary times. I think every generation is saying that their era is revolutionary, but this one is truly is. The AI revolution is changing everything. None of us can predict where it will take us as marketers, as digital users, as people on this planet. And in such times, we need to embrace the unknown while sticking to what is known. Data, measurement, privacy, data collaboration, innovation, this amazing community. These are the knowns. These are the blocks that will make sure that your marketing Jenga tower never collapses, but built layer by layer, block by block, or insight by insight. By the way, for the ones here in the room, you should have had Jenga swag on your seat. Please take it with you. I think all of us is going to have anyway a lot of time to play with it with AI agents doing all performance marketing for us. Before I finish, I cannot forget to remind you that for the ones here in the room, that we have the amazing demo hall at the exit, all the products you have seen here today. Please, our teams are waiting for you. Please challenge them, see it in live. All of that is already working, and we want to create that impact for you. So as you go out with your swag, please ensure that you pass through there. And as we finish every AppsFlyer presentation with all these 9 or 10, actually, product launches, we're still just 1% done together with all of you. So thank you very much. Welcome to AppsFlyer's fall release, and welcome to the modern marketing era. Thank you.